This is a story about baby Mario and Yoshi. A story that took place a long, long time ago. So Yoshi's older than Mario? A stork hurries across the dusky pre-dawn sky. In his bill, he carries a pair of brothers. So Mario and Luigi are the exact same age? Suddenly, a shadow appears in a gap between the clouds and races towards the stork with blinding speed. Screech! The babies are mine. Oh, it's that wizard thing. Snatching only one baby, the creature vanishes. Into the darkness from whence it came. Ah, yes, the darkness. The second baby falls undetected toward the open sea. Oh no! Well, that was a great story about infant endangerment. Oh no, it's not over. Meanwhile, down on Yoshi's Island, home to all Yoshis, it's a lovely day. It's a magical day. And Yoshi is taking a walk. Oh, but then he gets a concussion. Suddenly, out of nowhere, a baby falls onto his back. Yoshi's freaked out by it. Fortunately, the baby seems to be just fine. Fortunately. Something else fell along with the baby. Let's take a peek. Oh, let's indeed. Looks like a map. Maybe the stork was using it. Yoshi can't figure it out. This strange situation. He decides to talk to his friends about it, who are also called Yoshi. Ack! Kamek, the evil magic Koopa who kidnapped the baby. He's like, I don't need this Luigi. Who needs this? Quickly dispatches his gang of nasty toadies. So they knew Mario and Luigi were going to be like a threat in the past? When he discovers that he missed the other baby. Like they're like the chosen ones? Yoshi casually heads back to the other Yoshis. Completely unaware of the danger close at hand. Ah, yep. Kamek's forces are actively searching the island. Will the two brothers ever safely reach their parents? I don't even know what their parents look like. Alright, here we go. Choose a game. Basic sleep, auto sleep. No, we're not doing any sleep mode. Neato. So I think in the original Super Nintendo version of the game, it came with an FX2 chip. Hey Nocturne, how you doing? Oh, did you get my message on Discord? Like, you can friend me on Steam if you want to. I'm usually, like, never on. Unless I'm playing, like, Age of Empires or something. How are you doing? Let's see. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah. But, like, you can't put, you know, like, special chips in Game Boy Advance cartridges. So the Game Boy Advance is actually, like, more powerful than the Super Nintendo. But only so it could basically run games that the Super Nintendo could run with its, like, chips. Da, da, da. Man, also, it's a pain in the butt to get the Game Boy Advance to look decent. It's just for science. Fair enough. Because the Game Boy Advance actually isn't 240p. It's a lower resolution. So technically the Super Nintendo is a sharper machine. Alright, welcome to Yoshi's Island, a paradise where all the Yoshis live. They are all in an uproar over the baby that fell from the sky, aren't they now? Wait, it seems as though the baby knows where he wants to go, as all babies do. The bond between the brothers tells each of them where the other one is. That sounds like a nightmare. The Yoshis decide to carry him to his destination via a relay system. And so begins a new adventure for the Yoshis and Baby Mario. With the D-pad? Yeah, luckily I got my D-pad callus back, unlike my thumb bone. Like, I haven't had that in like a long time. I guess playing Street Fighter on the Super Nintendo, that's what does it. Speaking of which, I can use either the analog stick or the D-pad. I'm gonna try to use the D-pad, but, you know, I don't know. Sometimes I find the analog stick's easier. And kidnap Baby Mario. The more stars you collect, the safer you'll be. Once Baby Mario is safe, the timer will count back up to 10. Complete a stage by passing Baby Mario to the next level. Alright. Someone needs to make a hack out of this, so you can, like, have Baby Moses and call it Bible Adventure 2. Oh, I got a float jump. So yeah, when I before I use the homebrew Game Boy software with the GameCube Game Boy Advance player, like I would play Game Boy Advance games. They were really blurry and like really laggy. But using this homebrew software that I loaded up through Swiss, like not only is the picture like way clearer, but like it seems like it got rid of some of the lag. I mean, it's always going to be there a little bit just because of how the Game Boy player interacts with the GameCube. And for those who don't know, the Game Boy player for the GameCube is actually a Game Boy. Like, it has all the hardware of a Game Boy Advance. But it communicates through, like, this digital port on the bottom of the GameCube. So it's limited by that speed. So that's where the lag comes from. So there's always going to be, like, a 1 or 2 millisecond. No matter what, just because of that. But at least I get to stream it, and like, you know, I haven't tried out games like F-Zero or anything like that, but like, I haven't noticed, it wasn't as bad as using the actual software that came with it. Did I already beat this level? Should I go to the next level? I guess not. Make eggs, throw eggs. Seems fair. I'm gonna hold down jump, he has a flutter jump. Making eggs, pooping eggs. Grab an enemy and press down. Okay. Alright. So in other words, like even, and then of course, let's not forget getting the component cables for the GameCube, which luckily I had, because I bought them when the GameCube came out, so I didn't have to like waste a fortune. So you have to get the component cables, and you gotta get the homebrew software, then you gotta get the FrameMeister settings for it. But yeah, once you do all that, like, it doesn't look too bad. It doesn't look anywhere near as blurry. Because ideally, I want it to look like a Super Nintendo, you know? And it's close, it's just not as, like, high res. It's just slightly lower res. No, not the baby cry! Oh, no, get over here! Charges back up. Yeah, Yoshi's got some nice animations in this. So I never played the original on the Super Nintendo. I only played like a little bit of it on like demo kiosks. But I remember at the time I just didn't really like this game. I didn't think it was like, number one, I didn't think it was a true sequel to Mario Brothers because of the way it looked. And number two, you know, like I felt like the Super Nintendo, like, I was done with it. You know, I was moving on to the Saturn and the PlayStation. So I didn't really give this game a chance, so this is going to be, like, my first real playthrough of it. And I can't really play it on the Super Nintendo because I don't have it. I might get a repro card of it, though. Because that would be a lot cheaper than trying to actually buy the real cartridge. It's like Mario 2. Nothing's here, is it? No. Probably from the same people that I bought the Star Fox Overclock cartridge from. But then again, it still looks pretty good on the Game Boy Advance. It doesn't look bad. You bought it last month? Oh, did you now? Are you enjoying it? Each level, 20 red coins are hidden among the yellow ones. I think it, like, I feel like it has too much stuff going on sometimes, like those coin things. Like, I'm not gonna collect those coins. I don't care. Oh, I like these Shy Guys, huh? That's from, like, Mario 2. Oh, no, not the... Outside of LA, there you go. Oh no, why? So I assume you got the Super Nintendo version, right? Yeah. That's what I was wondering, because I'm thinking about playing Final Fantasy VI. But like, the thing is like, should I play Final Fantasy VI, like the Game Boy Advance version, which has like the better translation and the bug fixes? Oh, you can even play games there? So it's kind of like the retro store that we sort of have here. Watch out below. But yeah, like, playing the Game Boy Advance version of Final Fantasy VI, the sound's not going to be as good and it's not going to look as sharp, but gameplay-wise it would be better, like the translation. Oh, Snake's Revenge on the NES, huh? Oh, that one's a good one. This Games Plus, you don't really like it. Doesn't Houston have a game over? I know San Antonio has a game over video games. Ah, I'm dead. Try this stage again, yep. But then again, I've been to both. I've been to Game Over in, what's it called, Austin, and I've been to the one in San Antonio. And the big difference is San Antonio has way more Genesis titles. Way more Genesis titles and way more Sega. And Austin has way more Nintendo and, like, PlayStation. Go there though. Oh, okay. That's kind of like where it's at for me too. To go to the one downtown. But I get you. Also, you know what sucks is like now they're I don't know. It's like it's getting harder to get like Super Nintendo stuff. Oh no, Dallas, how's it going? I might check that out next time I go to Dallas if I got the time. Oh my god. Okay, this level's not a joke. The pink Yoshi level is not a joke. Ooh, yeah. You need to see, and it has to be the correct CRT. Because, like, certain guns only work with, like, certain CRTs. Like, the NES Zapper, it has to be, like, really old school. It has to be, like, rounded. Whereas, like, the Sega Saturn Stunner, or whatever you want to call it, that one works on, like, a flat screen CRT. Get out of here. This is the middle ring for this level. You can continue here. Nice. Do you remember? Press B then to make eggs. Okay. Hey, you think I should play Earthbound 3? I never played that either. The whole reason I got the EverDrive was to play it on Earthbound 3 on real hardware. But I don't know if I want to commit to Earthbound 3 or if I want to like play start with Earthbound 1 on the Nintendo. How am I supposed to get up there? Oh, I know. I get it. Let me just try and eat these guys. Oh, is that what that thing is? Because, like, I've run that up, like, on my Super Nintendo. Like, I've checked out this, like, weird rifle simulator thing. And I'm like, how the hell do you use this? So that explains what that is. It's interesting the crap that, like some of the utility files you find for, like, systems. You know, because I found, like, ROMs and stuff that, you know, like Nintendo would actually use to test out the Nintendo machines and stuff. It was beautiful. Or like goofy homebrews or weird tech demos. Those are always neat. Am I seriously supposed to go over there? Alright. I didn't survive, though. I did survive! It's a very good idea. You don't think so? I'm on like a whole bunch of RPGs, Doctor, and I got Fallout 3 that I'm never gonna beat, and I got, what else? Soul Blazer that may or may not be beaten, and then there's, and there's Dragon Quest 3. Not to mention, you know, all the other Dragon Quests after Dragon Quest 3, once I beat Dragon Quest 3, of course. Claim it as lost, have to come out. Really? Oh! I gotta use these eggs more. Or, oh, there's also Front Mission on the Super Nintendo. I really want to, like, beat that, too. But that's when I get the Super Nintendo. Terra Enigma at some point. Yeah, at some point I gotta get there. I gotta beat Soul Blazer first, man. Like, we gotta get farther than that. Stupid things in RPGs. You kind of had to in the first Final Fantasies, right? Because they only had like three spaces for letters. Oh yeah, you get out of here with that one-up. I don't need it. There's a chomper back there. Oh, nice. There's also some games on the Game Boy Advance that are ports of Super Nintendo games, but those games never came out in the States, like Mega Man and Bass, for instance. Bonus challenge. Piss, yeah. Or like Butts. Or Ass. Those are always fun names to have. Put on a happy face. Alright, what's this bonus? Flip cards, get items. Nice. Aim with the cursor and press A, collect the items on the cards you hit. If you get Kamek, you lose all the items. Okay. Good, good. No! I can also play GameCube. You guys want me to play some Metal Gear Solid Twin Snakes? I got it right here. Wait, where is it? Oh yeah, I got it right here. There it is. Twin Snakes, the solid-ish. A lot more fun with permadeath. That's true. But then you run out of names. Then it's just like, I don't even care who you are. Pound the ground. Oh, Yoshi's got a butt stomp. I know, I just wanted to jump. I didn't want to, like, listen to this again. Oh, bling! So that's what he does. Bling! Stars. This is... I like this art style. Like, I didn't like it when I was a kid because I thought it was too, like, you know, kiddie, but, like, looking at it now, it's very unique. There are 2 controller configurations for egg throwing. Would you like to switch? No. Don't make it more difficult. I'll figure it out. Unless that all the pros, all the speedrunners use the other configuration. I'm like, oh man, I want to be like them. Ghosts. How spooky. Can I break through that? Nope. So I never really got to play the Game Boy Advance that much. Like, I got it at launch because it had that Castlevania game, you know, what was it, Circle to the Moon? And like an F-Zero game, and it was like, oh man. But the problem was, that was like the old Game Boy Advance, so it wasn't backlit, so I couldn't see anything. So I never really got to use it. Like it. And then I never really had like a Game Boy SP. I bought that one a lot later. Because, you know, again, I got it in my head that I wanted to play Mother 3, which I still haven't played yet. But I wanted to wait so I could play it on real hardware and not use an emulator. So that was like one of the big reasons I got the GBA EverDrive. I got this key, but how do I get to that door? It was somewhere. I saw a door. I think it's right above me, so... Right. That's the other thing, too. It wasn't until, like, the DS and, like, the Game Boy SP that the screen was actually decent, like, well backlit and not laggy and, like, not ghosting a lot. So that was the other thing, too. Not to sound like an elitist, but I'm just like, you know, it would just help to be able to play games, like, you know, without, like, spotlights on the machine. To throw the balloon, press the button sequences as shown. Okay, that'll be really confusing. Oh, then again, it's a GameCube controller, right? B, A, left, right, it's the same buttons. Select a 1-up, alright. Okay, good, they match up. Oh, that makes it easy. Oh, you didn't tell me there'd be direction buttons! Oh, now it's gonna get heavy. Yay! I beat you! Now the whole background has become Yoshi! Woo! The Yoshi! Alright. So that's what that key does. What? I didn't even see! What hit me? Thank you, Nocturne! Get over here, this is a goofy ghost in this pollen. Oh, they don't turn into eggs when I eat the pollen, that sucks. Whoa! Gotta get him! Get him back! And that's that. Well, I could check what's over there, but I won't! Oh, you bastard! Oh, get it! Yeah. There we go. I like the sound effects. Made it! Bonus challenge. Fantastic. Flip cards, get items. Okay. Alright. Okay, I got that. I'm gonna try to get one more. And then I'm gonna get the hell out of here. No, get out of here. I'm gonna lose everything. The odds are too high. Oh, it doesn't even show me what's left. That sucks. Okay, so it's like a castle. Bert the Bashful's Forest? An egg. Did nothing. Well, I mean... That did nothing, too. Another egg. Okay, alright. Oh, that's what I'm supposed to do. I see. Gotta get it to, like, drop some coins. Oh, watch out! Yeah, you see, the Game Boy doesn't need an FX chip to do that. Oh, it can just do it. Yeah, I find, like, even though, like, this game was made to be used with the directional pad, I find I'm using the analog stick a lot more. I guess because it's just easy, like, it's better on my hands because of the position of the analog stick. Oh, good. I need as much of this as I can get. There we go. Lava, liquid hot magma. What's up there? Nothing. It's gonna fall, isn't it? Yep. Perfect. Nope, nothing. Okay, so that was useful. Whoa! I didn't get the flower, I know. I know, I'm a scrub, yes, I get it. I don't have a key, I know. I'm a terrible person, I'm not the best at it. Oh! It's so huge and I'm dead! I did not expect that. You start from the middle ring? Yeah. Oh, I'm already maxed out? Alright, never mind. Get up there! Right, so there's that thing in this part, right? So this time I'm ready for him. Oh, okay. Alright, now I got the key. I can see his eyebrows. How do I use the key? There we go. He's gone. This door? It's never the first door. It's never the first door. Had to try. Oh, I can't eat him. What a shame. All I can do is tickle his belly with my tongue. And that's not what I want. So you're still on the baby's side, Yoshi baby. Yoshi baby? Is Yoshi also a baby? Then get a load of this. Check out the sprite scaling, mofo. Neat. Yoshi hasn't really changed his expression either. He's like, yeah, whatever. Yeah, I gotta go get him. Get these eggs. Okay. As long as I have eggs. It's music. Come on, give me the eggs, man. I wonder if this is all I'm supposed to do. Oh, he is getting bigger. There we go. And then he flatulates himself to death. What a way to go. And that's when Mario learned how to do his, like, victory thing. So, Mario's life is kind of like Hercules. Like, even when he was a kid, he was a legend, huh? Oh, 1-up. Nice. That's true. That's why the Yoshis sing their song. Because they know the horrors. Hop, hop, donut lifts. Hop, hop, donut lifts. It will fall shortly after you stand on a step lightly. Alright. Oh, these things! It's a forced scroll. Not much I can do about that. That's true. Yoshi's song is the only thing. Oh no! I'm still alive somehow! Now I'm dead. Was I always the purple Yoshi in this level? Chat kills. It's forced scrolling is the problem. Okay, I got that. You know what other games I should check out on the Game Boy? Like, I hear the Sonic ones are pretty good. Like, the Sonic Advance ones. But I kind of also want to play Sonic on the Master System as well. Alright, I gotta... That also leaves another question. Should I play Sonic 1 and 3 through the Saturn? Or should I play the Genesis originals, which are a little bit harder, because the Saturn one, like, they fixed some of the levels to not be as annoying. Interesting block. Yee. Yeah, because, like, I had a Game Gear when I was a kid, and they're basically, like, the exact same as the Game Gear Sonics. Only easier to play because, like, the Game Gear had really low resolution, so everything's zoomed in. Whereas in the Master System, it's like the same sort of levels, except everything's, like, you know, zoomed out a bit more because it's on a TV and has better resolution. Oh, you know what? I could also play Game Gear games with the Zipper Drive. So I could check out some Game Gear games. Did I get it? Yes. Which is nice when I play it on my Game Boy Advance. Because then I can also, like... Because I'm not putting my Game Gear back into operation. That thing took, like, too many batteries and only lasted, like, 2 hours. Shy Guys on stilts! Indeed, they are on stilts. Wasn't their last Sonic racing game good, though? Like, their kart racing? Like, it's second only... Well, I mean, like, it's second only to Mario Kart. I wish they would make another F-Zero game. I gotta get F-Zero on the GameCube. That's like one of the game games I wish I had. Yellow eggs create coins. Red eggs create 2 stars. Flashing eggs. Hit an enemy to receive these unique prizes. Oh, really? Oh, that's cool. So what does the flashing egg do? Red coin. Actually, I'm looking forward to Sonic Mania Plus. That looks really cool. I'm glad that Sega, you know, is making the Sonic Mania games. I'm glad that Sonic Mania 1 was a hit. Now, if only we could get, like, other types of remakes, like Golden Axe, Streets of Rage, that kind of stuff. Oh, I can't eat them. I can just freak them out with my tongue. Get back there. Oh, he can tongue up! I did not know that! There's no blue shell, and Sega characters are better than all the Mario stuff. Yeah. It's also on more platforms, too, because you have it on Steam, so you can actually play it on the PC. You don't have to, like... You're not stuck on, like, one machine like you are with Mario Kart. Though I do think Mario Kart, like, on the Switch is, like, the best Mario Kart. Just personally, just because it's like, it works so well, and the online, like, you know, works. Which I know is like a stupid reason, but it's like... You played, like, some games where it's like, they didn't even care. Yeah, I know, right? Like, I wish there was another F-Zero. And I haven't even played the 3D F-Zeros. Like, I never played the one on the N64, the GameCube one. So I have no idea what those are like. I could play some F-Zero on the Game Boy Advance. That's kind of like the Super Nintendo F-Zeros, which is the one I'm sort of used to. What's this red flower? Is it just there? Can I interact with it in some way? No, it's just there, but I can't get on it or do anything. Weird. Crap. Oh, I can just jump on them. Well, I don't get what I'm supposed to do here. Can I break that? No. Whatever. Oh, okay. Gameplay-wise, but hard as hell. I also hear the GameCube one, if you enter a certain, like, Game Shark code or whatever, or Pro Action Replay code, you can play the arcade version as well. When you find a step on, you might find a secret entrance. What? You mean... Oh, okay, so it might be over here, right? Is that what you're saying? Oh. What? How would I have even known if there wasn't that arrow? Is this one of the things that Yoshi transforms into? He's like the T-1000, liquid metal. I am now the robot Yoshi. I am the mole Yoshi. No one is a match for mole Yoshi. Yoshi has become the true Mecha Christ. So, how come Yoshi doesn't do this later on? Like, why doesn't he just transform into things? Oh no, Yoshi's losing the power! And combine it? Oh yeah, Japan always gets the cool stuff though. What am I supposed to... you know what, it's just 1 coin. I don't care anymore. What's this? Pound the ground! Well, hey, wait. Will it mess with these guys? No. I actually have to land on them. It kills them, but I would rather do that so I can make them eggs. Mmm. Oh, caves. Okay, pinball. Oh, that's right. There's like pinball games on the Game Boy Advance. I could play Pinball of the Dead. Or like Pokemon Pinball. Which I actually haven't checked out at all. I did check out Pinball of the Dead. You know, it was pretty fun. It was okay. Goal! I got all the stars, nice. Touch fuzzy. Okay, get dizzy. Alright. Definitely Pinball FX. Is there a key around here? It's like those eggs, but that's not a key. Ah! Not Baby Mario! Hang it! Missed. Can I not get over there? Oh. Yikes! That was very close. What's this? Okay, lots of eggs. Nice music and cool visuals. Yeah, like I've seen it on Steam, right? Oh man! Oh, Yoshi's tripping out. That sucks. It really deforms the level. I wonder why this game needed an FX2 chip. I gotta get over here. Oh, that's slow down. There we go. Okay, he's okay now. He's okay. Enough of that nonsense. We're in the GBA version. Yeah, it's not as smooth. Because I'd have to assume that the Super Nintendo version's a little bit smoother because it has the built-in FX2 chip and like more res. Oh, this is cool. So if I butt slam this, oh, it breaks. There's no reason to butt slam it though. It'll just break and I'll go in the water. Yeah, this version looks nice too. They kept it very faithful. I mean, I added a color hack to make it look more like the Super Nintendo version. Because originally it was a little too, like, washed out. Because, you know, originally the Game Boy wasn't backlit, so all the games were, like, super bright to make up for it. Ah, immediately lost. Immediately! Okay. Ah! Hey, you know there's Doom on the Game Boy Advance, Doom 1 and 2? And there's like mods out there that like uncensor it and like, you know, bring in the PC graphics and stuff. Might check that out. That might be fun to play Doom on the go. On like a Game Boy Advance. I don't know if I'll ever stream that, though. That seems kind of pointless. Why not just stream, like, Doom on the PC? Oh, no! I have no way of combating that. Is there, like, a ghost? Oh, no, it just pushes me around. It doesn't kill me. That's good, I guess. Ah! It is pretty underground. Yeah, but, like, it exists for both Doom 1 and Doom 2 for the Game Boy Advance. Like, you know, adding in, like, levels that weren't there. So technically, the Game Boy Advance version of Doom is better than the Super Nintendo version of Doom. And that needed an FX chip. Hit the block to the right with an egg and some platforms will flip. Oh, okay. I don't have an egg, so I guess we're just fucked. Here we go, here's something. Oh, I can't make him an egg? Well, what if I just hit it? Oh, it has to be an egg? Oh, hitting it works too, okay. Doesn't work with the question cloud. Oh, if only I had an egg. The circle, yes, it is. It's finally complete. There we go. I just had to take the hit. Oh, but I gotta take the hit again. This sucks! Where can I get, like, shells? At least I can go back. Alright, maybe I can load up on some. Yeah, here we go. I didn't want to spit him out, I wanted to... Oh, man. It's like Metroid. Alright, that should be enough. I don't need too much, just enough. Now this one I can jump on. Can I jump down? Nope. Can I butt slam down? Nope. Oh, there we go. Here's some eggs. That helps out a little bit. I still need to get the key. So I have to go there. Alright, everything's as it should be. I'm gonna hit it from the other side. There's the key, hidden in the flower. Of course, why wouldn't it be? And this is already done for me, that's good. What's with this arrow? Oh, I see. Okay. Nice. Now. Oh, that's a secret thing? Well, I don't need it. Got 3 eggs. Okay, it looks like a boss fight. This is gonna make it gigantic as well. Hi there, cute little Yoshi. Does Baby Mario want to go to Bowser's castle? I'll take him there in a hurry. Tee hee hee. Now he's a big globule, or whatever. Alright, I'm gonna toss eggs at him. How do you like that? Oh! Okay, so that's how I load up, I see. Okay. He was neat looking. Oh, and Mario gets it. Nice. Alright, I guess that beats the first world. Oh, is this like a cutscene? Oh no, he goes to the next part of the island. Ah, I see. Okay. So that's like the island. This island's also like the world map. I didn't really notice that. Let me go here and save. Pace, patient, and then hasty. Or did I already save? I assume it already saves, like it automatically saves. Alright, I've been streaming for, what is it, 2.5 hours?